Hello, welcome to my channel. Welcome to Lucia's world, a world full of magic, a world full of love, a world full of light from the star. Today I have a message for you. Today's subject is why people feel slaves to the world of time and space. Our mind is very special. And our mind, like I said in my last video, operates from two modes. One of them is attraction and the other is repulsion. Both represent vibrations. One is high, which is repulsion, and the other is low, which is attraction. And when our mind is not in a state of calm, it's because our mind is operating from the mode of attraction, which means unrighteousness, ignorance, attachments, etc., etc. And when our mind is in this discursive mode, let's say, it's always creating thoughts, excessive thoughts, and noise, making feel people that they are trapped, that the reality they see is real, but it's just an illusory reality. Because we have to learn to bring that calmness into our mind. And how can we bring this inner peace? We can, first of all, we have to accept life with all its contradictions. We have to find the root of our problem. Then we can practice disciplines like listening, reflection, and meditation. We can meditate in nature, which is very healthy because, as you know, we are connected with nature. We are part of nature. And nature is connected to the source. When a person realizes this, understands this, then it's more easy to reach that peace of mind. And from this state of calmness, when we really understand and live that seconds of peace of mind, then we are able to let the divine wisdom to guide us to that, towards that horizon where magic occurs, when we can create the life we want to create. And in that way, doing this, believe me, you will not feel like you are trapped in the world of time and space. you will let your mind run and create the life you want, the abundance you want. And abundance for many people means have different meanings. And for me, to reach that enlightenment, to reach that peace of mind, is an abundance, is an endless abundance. Because even if you leave this 3D, it's time for you to go, you still keeping that abundance. It will remain always with you. It's different from the material abundance. When it's time for you to go, you go and everything remains here. But this abundance that I consider abundance, something that I would never, never leave you. It will be always with you. In that, when you create, you go to the horizon where magic occurs, and you create from righteousness, from the purity of your heart, with discernment, with the purity of your mind. When you understand the right from wrong, the reality from unreality, and the truth from untruth, and you create a new life, taking into consideration what righteousness means, then you will be successful. You will be able to create without thinking that you are living as a slave, or you are a slave of the world of time and space, because your mind will be able to create without thinking, or without thinking that there is limitations and that is not possible. You will remove all barriers, and you will do what it takes to really create something really good, with the strong pillars from love, compassion, empathy, joy, harmony, respect, loyalty. When you create from righteousness, believe me, it will be successful. And you will manifest all what you want in this 3D. It takes your will to do it. It is going to be your, let's say, your homework to try to bring peace into your mind. In the source, use a great source of life, nature. Learn to communicate with nature. Many people think that only what we see is the only thing that exists. That is not true. There are things that for many people, their subtle senses cannot perceive. But that doesn't mean that they are not there. And there are beautiful things around. And I always said, when there is something that doesn't produce you anxiety, doesn't make you feel fear or something, and you see this in nature, it will not harm you. But if you feel there is something that is there and it brings you all this anxiety and stress and everything, that is something that is not good for you. The same goes from human to human. Sometimes you feel, when you are close to a person, makes you feel uncomfortable, or it's something that you feel that is not right. Then you have to learn to listen to yourself. Be resilient and say, well, it is true. I feel really bad when I'm close to this person. And remove that person from your life. You have to learn to elevate your energy. When you elevate your energy, which means that you are working from righteousness, or what you do, then you will attract the best in your life. And for many people, I've been observing people, situations, and many people claim to be healed, but they are not. They still have a journey to go through of self-discovery. And bring that calmness into their lives and start creating, no from attraction, which is unrighteousness, and ignorance, attachments, and stop that and start creating from a higher vibration. That will bring happiness into your life when you create from repulsion, which is all the good things, and you will attract everything that is right for you, because God, the universe, is seeing that you are doing your part to bring peace in your life and into your mind. Because with a discursive mind, we cannot create. And you feel always trapped in time and space. Therefore, it's so important to understand that we have to practice gratitude for everything we have, for everything that we don't have. We have to practice gratitude for every single second of life. And always, like I said before, humankind has two paths: righteousness and unrighteousness. And really, it's up to you. Which path do you want to take? But I'm telling you right now, if you're going to build with good intentions, will be successful. But if you're not building something or creating something with good intentions, it will fail. Sooner or later, will fail. And a child always manifests whatever they want, because they are not thinking it's possible or it's not possible. They just ask, take action, and they forget, because they live into the universe. Even they don't know this, but it's really what happens. And the universe the purity of the child, the heart of the child. We have to make sure this child gets what they want because they think it's possible. And that is our homework, to be joyful, to be grateful for everything we have and for everything we don't have, to embrace our pain and learn to release it through the discipline of listening, reflection, and meditation. You are capable of bringing peace into your minds. I can assure you. You can do it. You can do it. When you stop telling stories that never happened, then you will be able to create a new life. We didn't come to this world to suffer. That's the truth. But unfortunately, this ancient knowledge that humanity should have known before was not given to humanity. But it's important that every person needs to understand that we create our own life. With every thought, action, daydream, dreams, we create our present. Our manifestations in 3D is because of what were we doing and the times we have the chance to create. Through dreams, like I just mentioned, dreams, daydreams, wishes, etc., etc. When we have a happy heart, we can manifest everything we want. Because that's what really matters. The purity of your heart, the purity of your mind to do things. And the universe, when you work from the purity of your heart and the purity of your mind with discernment, believe me, the forces, the cosmic forces will work on your behalf, for you. And good things are always successful. And never lose your faith. Sometimes people get desperate because they don't see numbers, but I'm not concerned about numbers, because for me, what really was my goal, I already reached it, and it makes me happy. I would say more happy than I was before. And for me, it's really something that I will always enjoy. And therefore, I'm here to share with other people this knowledge so they can also enjoy this moment and also be able to create the life they want. Because everything is possible if you have faith, if you believe in yourself, if you do your homework, to bring peace into your mind, to keep that peace of mind no matter what. You have to have emotional intelligence. In times of chaos, you always remain calm. Because remember, God is not in chaos. God is always in your peace of mind. And when God is in your peace of mind, you are able to create whatever you want. Use creativity also to distract your mind from problems, from situations, for whatever you are going through. Use your creativity. Express. You don't have to be a professional to paint. Just use colors. And use the colors that you are attracted to. Because through the colors, you are expressing part of your body that needs to be healed. And you don't know, but you will do it. And a healed heart is a heart with experience, with knowledge, with wisdom. And a healed heart can guide you. And a healed heart can see through other people. Therefore, it's so important to keep healing hearts. Humanity needs to keep healing hearts to help people to stop being slaves to the world of time and space and be able to create the life they want from the peace of mind that everyone wants to reach. I hope I brought a little bit of light into your life. And remember, when you create, do it from the purity of your heart. I send you a kiss full of love and full of light from the star. Bye-bye.